Hi, darling. How are you? Just to show the pictures for you. But we worth the picture still. And they all look my eyebrows. How you doing? How have you been? Here for you. Here for you. Paintbrush on. Why you gotta take so long? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Hi, Solo. How are you? How is your day? What's up? I'm really excited about today's episode. Like, I'm really excited. Gee, don't let them tell you you're not. Now, is it real? Is it real? Hi, Uncle Richie. It's something that... I'm glad. It's good. I'm good to hear that. I'll be around. I want to see my purple smile. Gee. Good evening, everyone that's locked in. Good evening. I'm just going to let the song finish playing. Hey. Gee. I told you. Perfect beauty queens, dreams, and we got the right to chase them. Braces couldn't even straighten. Hi, Auntie Philippa. We inhale, cause we inhale already. And forget all the beef shit. Let's make amends. The body getting killed. Let my brother out of jail. I got money for the bill now. I'm well now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to everybody that is locked in. Song playing in the back is Crooked Smile by J. Cole and TLC. I thought that would be a good song for today's episode because we're talking about the self. And obviously when you listen to the lyrics of Crooked Smile. Hi Rachel, when you listen to the lyrics of Crooked Smile, it talks about, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you look like, regardless of what you're going through, there's something about you that the world needs to see. There's something about you. So that's why I thought the song playing in the background will be good for today's episode. Shout out to Rebecca Winter, locked in. I believe her EP is coming out soon. I'm just waiting for her to drop it. She's taking time, but okay. Shout out to Lemonade, that's locked in as well. Yeah, so today's episode is called Selfie. My guest for today is none other than Bisi Akins. Bisi is just amazing. Full stop. Bisi is just amazing. So she is the first ever Miss Nigeria UK. She won the first ever Miss Nigeria UK. She has a youth initiative called YGI, which brings up young lady, talks about young ladies. She's going to talk to us about Selfie, which is like one of her workshops that she does, and it basically uses makeup to tell you about your life. Now initially when she told me about the idea, I was just like, this is weird, but who knows, let's try it out. So she's done a few workshops. I've been to most of them, and when I went to the workshop, it was so powerful. Like, I don't cry. I rarely cry. Like, if I'm crying, then it has to be deep. Like, whatever it is has to be deep for me to cry. Like, but when we finished talking, like, when we finished the whole workshop, there was a group of ladies, and we were all crying. Not because of anything, but simply because of things that actually affect us that we have no idea about. So her workshop was so amazing, and today she's actually going to do a live workshop. So ladies and gents, do stick around. Like I said, this episode is going to be amazing. I'm very excited about it, and it's also the 7th episode as you know, the number 7 stands for perfection. So, I mean, perfection, selfie, everything's just working out for me today. So, I'm really excited about that. I can see that Bisi's on, so I'm going to get her on very, very shortly. I like to shout out all my sponsors. So, shout out to Supermalt, who sponsor me. Shout out to Boldly Stated. These earrings are from Boldly Stated. I can see they're online as well. So shout out to Boldly Stated. And big shout out to Cooler Perry for my Fear No Man. You can't really see it, but it says Fear No Man. My Fear No Man jacket. So yeah. Oh, also shout out to SOG for my necklace. SOG clothing on all social media platforms. Yes. Without any further ado, I mean, this episode is going to be one of the best. So let's just get straight into it. There's no need for me to be talking. Let's do it. I'm going to go live with none other than Bisi Akins. So just give me a second. Her internet has gone off. Okay, when Bisi Akins comes back online again, we're going to go live. But like I said, we are going to be talking everything. We're going to be talking about concealers, your eyebrows. We're going to talk about all these little things that you do on a day-to-day basis if you put on makeup that you don't even know you can apply to your life. It's weird, isn't it? It sounds all weird. I bet everyone's just like, what's she talking about? What's she on? Don't worry, that's how I felt when Bisi first told me. I was just thinking, what's Bisi on? Like, what's Bisi talking about? But yeah, as soon as Bisi comes on, oh, she's on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go live. Oh. Hey!
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, just at home.
You look so pretty.
Do I really? I haven't really done anything, but thanks, B.
Oh, you do. Guys! So, this
what
is...
you saying?
I'm good. How are you? How's your day been?
My day's been fine. I like your earrings.
Oh, thank you. Boldly stated.
So you wanted to get dressed for me? Yeah? Man, like...
Yeah, I had to. But yes,
so
ladies and gentlemen, this is Bisi Akins, and we're just going to talk about her journey, how everything has come. Like, this is, I don't know if she knows, but Bisi's actually one of my inspirations. She'll just tell me, like, oh, man, just be quiet, whatever. But, like, I told you. But Bisi really, really inspires me. Like, if you know me or if you're close to me, you know, like, Bisi is one of the people that I hold in really high esteem. So, yeah, like, this is my sister, man, for real, for real. So, yeah, it's been a long time coming, and I'm so happy that we're here today and we're doing this. So, let's start from the very, very, very beginning, before we even get into SELFIE, because SELFIE is like a ministry in its own. So, let's start from the beginning. Let's start. When did you know you wanted to be a presenter?
So, let me tell you how this presenting thing started. Initially, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor and save like the world, because I just love people, and yeah, I just wanted to save the world. So I was really studious, really academic. In my GCSEs, I got 4 A stars, 4 A's and 2 B's. And then I went on to college and I did maths, biology, chemistry and psychology, thinking I was on that route to be a doctor. And then obviously, I don't know what happens in the academic system, but the jump from GCSE to A-level is no joke. And I know a lot of people didn't expect it to be like that. So the jump from GCSE to A-level was no joke. So even though I did maths, biology, chemistry, and psychology, and I got all the A stars and all the A's and those B's in my GCSE, I went from that to failing my first year. So I got a D and 3 U's. And then, I don't know, I maintained the psychology, and I was like, if I can't be a doctor of the whole body anatomy, I'll be a doctor of the mind, because I just love people and just the way they think, and I just wanted to understand the mind on a different level. So yeah, I went into uni studying psychology, and at that point, when I was in my first year of university, I wanted to be a clinical psychologist specializing in child development, because there's something that's really, really integral and very important about the critical period in a young person's life or in a child's life, and how that can increment or affect the way their life turns out to be. So I'm like, yo, if something goes wrong in this critical period, we need to fix it ASAP, or else the person's life is going to be at rest. So I really was interested in child psychology and the clinical and all of that good stuff. And then I had done this thing called Rip the Runway. And I don't know if I did it in college, or I don't know when I did it, but I did Rip the Runway. And then a few friends were like, oh, yo, this, you know, you're kind of cute. Yeah, you're doing this modeling thing. Whatever was going on, yeah. And then they must have suggested that I apply for Miss Nigeria UK. So I must have been like, nah, that's a bit too busy. Because as you can see, like, you see my Instagram, yeah, there's some like pretty stuff and like girly stuff. I'm actually not girly at all. Honestly, I'm not. I actually love to wear like bomber jackets and like oversized shirts and just trainers and stuff. So I was like, what am I going to do? I'm Miss Nigeria. That's bare bougie. It's not for me. And then I did it anyway because I like to take on challenges and I wanted to see if I was capable of achieving anything. So when I applied for Miss Nigeria, I went through the procedure and I won. So I was the first Miss Nigeria UK, which was kind of dope because I didn't actually intend on becoming a pageant queen or into pageant, but I went in it, I put my best in it, and I succeeded. So that was really good. So after I won Miss Nigeria, you know, it's like you're on a whole nother level now. So other people have seen you, your name is a little bit spread out a little bit more. And then I must have been invited to this shoot by this guy called Butchie. And then at that shoot, Smade was also invited to be one of the people that partook in that shoot. So that was straight after I won Miss Nigeria. That's like 2014 or whatever, and then I must have met Smade. That was the first time I've ever met him. And he was like, oh, what'd you do? I'm like, well, I just won Miss Nigeria. He's like, oh, Miss Nigeria, this and that. And he was mad cool. And then he invited me, and it was Joyce, Miss Congo at the time. Miss Congo UK. Me and Joyce were at the shoot, so he must have invited us to go to the Alameda concert that he was having at Troxy. Oh, yeah. And that was happening like October 2014 or 2015 or whenever it was, And he must have invited me there. So we had built a good rapport at that shoot. So I had gone to his parties and all that stuff, so we had built a good rapport. And then I was backstage because I don't know, his favor of God, he must have just given me backstage access or whatever, And then he had booked backstage presenter and she didn't turn up, and then he was like, oh, Bisi, I need you to help me just go in front of the camera and just ask them when they come off the stage, how was the performance, and just talk to them. You've got the personality, just do it. I'm like, present Kinney. What am I presenting them, please? I'm trying to be a clinical psychologist here. This is not anything I've done before. And it was me and a videographer called Ola. And we did the interviewed like Wandeko, Alamide, all these people backstage for Smage, and this is the first time I ever done it. And then they had played it back, and then all of us are calling me, he's like, yo, Bisi, you're not actually good at this. Like, what do you mean good at what? And he's like, no, you're actually good at this. Like, it's not cringy. It's, you've got like you're quite natural at it, blah blah blah. So I must have watched it back, and I was like, oh, okay. This is all right. And I must have sat down and spoke to Smade about it. And he's like, oh, so would you like to do this for, or just try it out? And I was like, yeah, all right, I'll try it out. And then I just realized as I was doing it often, I just had a natural flair for it. And it was just really, need this kind of sort of, and it taught to me, right, for real. It was just, I just noticed I had a natural flair for it. I enjoyed it, and my personality, my energy was kind of like contagious, and people were just like drawn towards it. And then so I did the presenting. So obviously I'm Miss Nigeria. I'm at uni studying psychology to become a psychologist, but then I'm doing all of the little interviews for Smade and all of these things. So I built a good relationship with like different artists that I would see when they would do Smade concerts. And then I started this YouTube thing called Get to Know with Bis, and Get to Know with Bis is basically me trying to get to know artists in a really cool, unique way, not sitting down, backstage or whatever. So we'll take them out and have really cool conversations, really unconventional. So I would cover concerts. I would do like, I took Adekunle Gold to like Shoreditch Market, or was it Camden Market? And we was just doing mad different things. I did a Sonnet interview when he just come out. And that one went really well. I did like the Burna Boy listening party. It was like really, really cool. And then just as that was going, I just kept on being consistent, chiseling those skills that I had. And then I realized I graduated now from psychology. And because I did psychology, I had this thing called global experience in psychology. So every year I would get to travel. So I went to Poland in my first year, San Francisco and South Africa in my second year, and then Tokyo in my final year. And I realized, listen, I'm not trying to stay in the country for a long time and just be aspiring to do this thing. I'm going to be in the office and all that. It just wasn't for me. So then I was lost, completely lost. Like I didn't know what to do. I finished, I graduated. I was looking for a job and I'm like, I don't really want to do the psychology thing anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's going on. And then I spoke to my mum and then she's like, go back to uni. So when I finished my undergrad, I got a job at Enterprise. Anybody listening to this, that Enterprise job as a trainee manager is torture. It's like child labor. Honestly, I was waking up at ridiculous times trying to freaking sell cars to clients and driving around. Well,
child labor.
It's not fun. It's not fun. But I learned how to drive a minivan. So obviously, if you see me in a minivan, but yeah, I learned all of that stuff. And then I was really lost and I was really down. I'd come from uni and everyone was just like, oh, you're Bisi Akins, you're doing this, you're doing that, and I was just at home, no money. My mom's going to work. It was long. I didn't like it. So I was speaking to my mom, what should I do? She said, go back to uni. I went back to uni. And she said, go and do your master's. I'm like, my master's in what, fam? And then she said, do your master's in oil and gas management. You can combine the psychology with the oil and gas, and you'll be like an oil and gas consultant. And like I said, I was lost. So I went ahead and did it. I knew nothing about oil, nothing about gas. I didn't really want to be an oil and gas consultant, but I can't be stagnant. So me being at home was really hurting my heart. So I did that. Not that I enjoyed it, but it taught me a lot about my character. Anything I put my hand to, but anything I step into, I do it to the best of my ability. So even though I had no prior knowledge of it, I came out with a merit, which was really, really cool. Thank God for that. And then I still couldn't find a job. So I was back. I was literally back to, like, there was literally no point. Honestly, there was no point. And then I prayed because right now I was just like, yo, I've done this, I've done that. People see me and they put me on this pedestal. And honestly, in my own self, like, I'm not happy. I don't feel like I've achieved anything. Obviously, I've achieved it, but it's not really what I'm happy about. What do I enjoy doing? So I literally sat down, reflected and stuff. And I enjoy presenting. I enjoy it and I'm good at it. Now, if it's for me, God, make a way. If it's for me, God, make a way. So that was the prayer. God, take full control, lead the direction, this and that and that. And then 2 2s in my DM, 2 2s. Obviously, guys, I didn't go to school in it. My English is poor. But suddenly I got a DM from this guy called Mansell. And Mansell was like, oh, Bisi, I've been seeing your work. The Get to Know This thing's really cool. There's this new channel that's looking for presenters and I think you'd be perfect for it. I'm like, really? What kind of channel? He's like, oh yeah, it's something for the African diaspora. It's called Yanga. Come in, meet the CEO, have a meeting and see if they like you. And I was like, for real? And he's like, yeah. So I sent him the links to the Get to Know This thing and I went into the interview and it was just, not interview, but the meeting. And it was me. Mansell wasn't actually an interview. It was just me and like 3 white women. 2 white women and 1 white man, yeah. And it was like, tell me about yourself. I'm like, well, I'm Bisi. I'm bubbly, I'm smiling, I like to present, I'm good at it, and I've got good connects too. What are you guys looking for? And it was just like, they were telling me about the show, and then after I'd left that meeting, they called me and they was just like, yeah, would like to take you on as one of their main presenters for this new show called Turn Up for Young that's going to be on Sky. And I'm like, who, me? So obviously when that happened, I knew this is what I'm meant to do. Because I asked God for a sign and to lead my way and to just make a way where there seemed to be no way, and that's what happened. And since I did the Younger, things have just been
praise Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm happy, man. Now, I've actually been there from day. I've seen your growth. So, like, when it comes to
you moved to me backstage at you moved to me backstage at.
We need to stop telling people this story because that's not the real story.
Nigeria. Fam, you just like, oh my gosh, you're TC's
but
best
I knew
friend.
Oh my god. I actually moved to you in CCU when you came for Titi's party, but you don't remember. That's when I moved to you. Then I'll move to you again.
Thank the gods.
But no, I've actually seen your progression. I've seen your growth, and it's so amazing. And I know that one thing that you love is young women. You just love kids, full stop. But what young women you hold in, like, young women are like your babies. They're very close to your heart. So that's when, you know, SELFIE came up and YGI. So quickly, talk to us about YGI before we get into SELFIE. Like, I'm really excited to talk about SELFIE. So talk to me about YGI.
So Young Gifted Initiative is a platform that I run. It is basically meant to inspire and educate young people to be the best that they can be, regardless of their circumstance. And the way in which I do that, I created it after I won Miss Nigeria, but the way in which I do that is by putting on different events or different concepts or different things that just challenge the current mindset of young people. So we've done a array of events. We had the first ever event we did was Speak Out, and that was literally talking about like fatherless homes. I was talking about social media. I was talking about makeup. I was talking about very different things, and just challenging the current mindset of young people, trying to, you know, make them see that, yo, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, regardless if you're from an estate, regardless if you're from a single parent household, regardless if you've been abused, you can still achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And I just wanted to create a platform and a safe space for young people to just be the best that they can be. And yeah, I did that. It's called Young Gifted Initiative. Everyone, please follow it. YG Initiative. I should actually comment it right here. Don't mind my face, by the way.
Plug yourself. No, it's a really good initiative.
So yeah, that's that. And yeah, and then the main thing that we've been working on for the past couple of years, but really full throttle this year, is SELFIE. And SELFIE is an acronym for self-image enhanced. And what it does is that it teaches women how we ought to see ourselves. And the way in which I did it is that I've broken down the fundamental principles of makeup application and I've applied it directly to the woman's life. So I don't know if you guys can see right now, like I've got a mirror in front of me, you know? Every time I sit in front of the mirror and I'm trying to apply makeup, I'm not doing it to fit in with the social media pressures that I'm facing, nor am I doing it to fit in or to apply a mask or hide my insecurities. I'm doing it for the sole purpose of what makeup is for. And makeup is for enhancement. But if you don't know who you are, what are you enhancing? So I had to create practical skills that would be instilled daily on the woman's life, however much she tries to apply makeup. So the reason why I did SELFIE was that, as you can see, guys, I have somewhat clear skin, yeah, and I've had clear skin for a while, yeah, from when I was younger. Like I never really had spots. And in my undergrad degree, final year, I don't know if it was the dissertation or if it was an outer space galactic attack, 3D, Air Force, everything. It was acne galore, as in like, OMG. I had never experienced anything. You remember? Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling for?
No, I remember, man, but it's gone now. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, it was something I'd never experienced before. And I used to go out like this mostly. Obviously right now I don't really have eyebrows or eyelashes or anything on, yeah. But I'd have lip gloss, eyelash, eyebrows, and this clear skin and my hair done nice. And I took pride in that. And I felt like I was very, very self-assured. But when the spots arrived, guys, this Bisi that you're seeing right now, it's not the Bisi that you saw then. As in my whole character, my whole energy, everything went like left. I wasn't behaving correctly. I didn't want to leave the house. Someone that didn't wear makeup at all was so reliant on makeup, as in like I couldn't leave the house without wearing makeup. And it wasn't because obviously the spots were bothering my face, but really and truly, I didn't want to be a deception for when people saw me outside. They'd be like, hey, swear down, I saw that Bisi girl and she doesn't look like that. Because of Instagram, I didn't want to be a deception. And then I'm thinking, Instagram is just this online portal. This thing that is just a portal of everyone's best bits, yeah? And I'm acting a fool because of spots. And then unfortunately at that time, a friend that went to my college, she committed suicide, yeah? So he committed suicide at that point, and I'm thinking, I'm acting a fool because of spots, and someone has taken their entire life away. In the grand scheme of life, not saying that you can't feel a type of way when you have acne, because acne affects your self-esteem and it's something that you see in the mirror and it's something that you're allowed to feel through, yeah? I'm not saying you shouldn't feel a type of way, but for it to completely change my character, my anatomy, just my behavior, I knew that I was a problem. And a problem so much that I didn't want to leave the house because of Instagram. And if I could feel that as a 22-year-old female that's got some stuff going for her, talk less of younger girls that haven't really found their sort of foundation in anything. Their self-identity is a bit fluid because of the exposure and the accessibility they have to other people's worlds, to the Kylie Jenners and the Kim Kardashians and the lip kits and the BBWs and what is it, BBW or BBL or what is it called? I don't know what it's called. The jobs that they have done. If they're exposed to that and they don't have that self-belief or they don't have their self-identity in check, like, yo, is a problem. So if I wanted to create something that could help teach them that, yo, regardless if you have 1 spot or 10 spots or 1,000 spots, regardless if you have 1 like, 10 likes or 1,000 likes, you are still you. Yourself is the thing that is most important, and regardless of everything that's around you, you can't really control what comes around you. The only thing that you can control is yourself. And if you have your strong self-belief, your strong self-identity, and you understand what you are worth, then babe, you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And that's what selfie's for.
Facts. Listen, let's talk selfie. So I know you normally do a workshop. I've been to some of the workshops. I remember the very, very first one that you did in Camden, and you had us all look in the mirror and just talk to ourselves. I remember literally, I don't know what happened, but I just looked around the room and everyone was crying. And I was just like, whoa. I was there like, oh my gosh, I don't cry. Why am I crying? And then obviously when we went out and we had our dinner, and I was just like, Bisi, please, let's just talk. And then we got into selfie again, just between the two of us. And I was crying. I was like, yo, like, I didn't know that. Like, there's a lot of things we apply, we put pressure on ourselves, but we forget that, you know, it's a growing process. It's something that we're going to forever grow. So let's just talk selfie. Let's go straight into it. Can you break down the fundamentals and how you apply them to your life?
All right, so there are 7 or 8 principles. As I go through them, we can count them together, okay? So the first one is foundation. Everybody has foundation when you're doing your makeup look or whatever it is, yeah? So you have NW40. Let's see what foundation I have here. I have Revlon, and it's color 410. So everybody's got different foundations, and the purpose of foundation in the makeup look is to create an even base for you to build upon, for you to put your concealer, your eyebrows, or whatever. In regards to your real life, that represents your self-belief. In order for you to be able to achieve anything in life, or in order for you to do anything in life, you first need to believe in yourself. It's like, for me to go out and say I want to be a presenter, I have to believe in my ability. I have to believe that I'm able to achieve it. For you to be doing these talks right now, you have to believe that, yo, what I'm doing there's a purpose for it, and I'm good at this, and people are going to like what they're saying, and all of these things. You have to first believe in yourself before you can step out and do anything else. So the first thing that I teach women is that you need to believe in yourself. Your foundation is so critical in your entire life. Your foundation is so important for you to do anything. So foundation represents your self-belief. And then it goes into your eyebrows. The purpose of eyebrows, I don't really have eyebrows. But the purpose of eyebrows is to frame your face. Yeah, it gives your face some sort of framing. Yeah, like imagine if you have your complete makeup finessed and it looks good, and then you have one halo Hollister eyebrow. Remember when concealer first came out and everyone was doing the Hollister eyebrows? It was terrible. When you have your Hollister eyebrows, no matter how good the foundation or the concealer or the highlight or the contour is looking, your face doesn't look correct because something is out of place. Yeah, that framing isn't correct. So in regards to your real life, that represents your frame of mind, how you think, your perspective of things. If you think about the glass being half full or half empty, if you think, okay, I'm going to do this and step out on faith because I can achieve it, or I'm not too sure if I'm going to make it. You know, it's all about the way in which you think. So with regards to selfie, your eyebrows represent your frame of mind. And then we go into your concealer. Concealer is meant to hide the blemishes that you have. So like if I have like some spots here and there, You have blemishes, and it's meant to represent the way in which you deal with the things that affect you in life. And then I have this conversation because I feel like concealer is a very multifaceted aspect of our lives. The way in which you deal with things is very, very multifaceted, because it's like, do you deal with things before you build? Do you deal with things after you've like laid a foundation, or do you deal with it before and after you've laid a foundation? So I always ask, like, yo, do you put your concealer on before your foundation? Do
It's
you
meant to go before.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, because
or do you put it on after?
No,
anybody
before.
That's in this, when did they, if I've got females in the chat, can you put that emoji with the hand up, please? Let's see.
Oh, I can see a few. There's quite a few in the chat.
Let's see if they respond though. I want to see if they're following.
Are you guys following the talks? Come on, guys.
If not, it's fine. I'll continue. Oh, Rebecca. Hey.
Rebecca Winter.
So Rebecca, since you're here, babes, star girl.
Oh. Do
you put your concealer on before or after your foundation? Hey, nice. Before, girls. Do you put your concealer on before or after your foundation?
I do before. What do you do, Miss?
After. Okay.
Nene, do you put it on before or after?
After.
Okay.
See, when I start the session, it's always after, because technically that's how you're meant to do it. Yeah. But this is how I teach it when I go into the schools. I'm actually going into a school tomorrow. Ooh. So let's say we're meant to deal with the imperfections, or we're dealing with the things that are affecting us in life. Yeah. Okay. But you've already built a foundation. So imagine, yeah, there's this tall skyscraper. Let's say the finest skyscraper that you can ever find in life, yeah. And they've packaged it well. They've packaged it so well. Like, it's got the best windows. It's really, really tall. It's just amazing. And it's said to last, let's say, 50 years, yeah. It's the best it's ever created. And then there's storm, there's rain, there's cold, there's sunshine, there's all of these things that happen. And something that was meant to last 50 years, all of a sudden starts to wear away in 10 years. And then the builders are like, no, but we did this and we did that. And everybody's like, no, this is meant to be a renowned skyscraper. What's going on? Yeah. And then they dig back to the foundations of the skyscraper, and they realize that they built it on faulty foundations. So the ground in which they built it upon wasn't level. Yeah, I don't know, maybe the porosity or the soil or all of these things. This is oil and gas coming out. Maybe the porosity of the soil wasn't correct. It wasn't stable enough for them to build upon. So because they've been affected by all of these things going along, it didn't last the time that it was meant to last. Why? Because they built on faulty foundation. Now, let's say you put your foundation on your face and you believe in yourself. However, you know that, I don't know, you procrastinate, or you have anger issues, and you know these things, yeah, but you didn't want to deal with it before you built. You wanted to build and then deal with it after. It's going to show. No matter how well you package it, it's going to show over time, because you haven't dealt with it first. You tried to build on. Does that make sense? Yep. So if you now try to build something without dealing with what you're meant to deal with before you build, then there's going to be a problem. So when I say, when girls when I go into schools and girls tell me, yo, I put my foundation, my concealer on after I built a foundation, that means you're building on faulty foundation, because you haven't identified the things that you need to deal with first. You try to cover them up and pray that they didn't show through. So don't do it before. Well, guys, in whatever makeup routine you can, but in terms of the principles of selfie, it's not a good idea to put your concealer on after you do your foundation. I would suggest, and what I do, yeah, just because I practice selfie like every day when I wear makeup, I put concealer on before and after my foundation. Why? Reason being, because I need to identify the problems that I have before I try to build a foundation. Once I identify the problems that I have, so let's say I procrastinate, like I was meant to do some work today and I was watching Euphoria on TV, on thingy. I didn't do the work. I don't know who can identify with me, but fam, there's some stuff that I'm meant to do that I haven't done. So I procrastinate, and I can identify that. Yeah, I identify that I do that. So once I've identified the problem, I can now start to work on it. Cool. Yeah. Once I'm working on it, I can build the foundation, because I know I've identified the problem and I'm working upon it. And then I need to continue working upon it, because these problems, they don't go like that. It's an ongoing journey. You have to consistently be working on the issues that you have. You have to consistently deal with the issues that you have, whether it be trauma from your childhood, whether it be, let's say, for example, I grew up in a fatherless home, and there's bare issues of that daddyless daughter syndrome. That is bare. And I didn't know that I had these problems, yeah? And when I identified it, and I was building foundation, following, identifying those problems, I still need to consistently deal with it. So it's very, very good to, before, build, and continue to do, because it doesn't go like that. It's an ongoing journey. So that's what you can see, guys. Okay? Cool. Guys, did you get that? Maybe yeah. I don't know. Are you there? Maybe so.
That's sure. I hope so.
All right.
Ellie's babe.
Okay, Ellie's babe. Yeah, I mean, all I said, yeah. So after you have your concealer, then we go on to your contour. The purpose of contour is like to chisel your features, give you a bridge. I don't have a bridge. To give you shadows around. I don't have no shadows right now. But it's basically to enhance your features. Yeah? Once you... Yay, we got it, perfect. Once you enhance your features, so with regards to selfie, that represents how you chisel your skills. Everybody has been blessed with skills and talents that God has blessed us with. If you can sing, if you can, I don't know, you can talk, if you can talk, if you're creative, if you can, you can do maths, whatever skill that you've been blessed with. Contour is about chiseling it, working on it day in, day out, identifying that you're blessed with this talent and working on it. Because you can have singers. Hey, I believe I can sing one day. You know, God didn't give me this raspy voice for no reason. And I'm sure when I go to learn what my singing teacher, I'll be able to sing like Rebecca. You know, the ones there.
No, shout out to Rebecca.
No, but seriously. So you can have, let's take singers, for example, because we have singers in this chat, you know? Like, people are blessed with the talent to sing. And they can sing at the same level. One person goes to train, the other person just sings. Yeah? Who did you think, let's say if we're talking this logically, let's not talk about favor and all of that stuff. Logically, who do you think is going to be better over time?
Training.
Why is that?
Because they're practicing, they're making use of their skill.
Exactly. And that's what it is that you need to do with any skill and any gift and any talent that you have. Just consistently chisel it, consistently work on it, consistently try to make it better. That's what it is. God has given us this gifts, let's use it. And then after your content, then you have your highlight. We want to be glow, baby, glow. I like to glow. Glory. That represents the law of attraction after you've chiseled your skills. So when you chisel your skills and when you hone the talents that you have, basically people start to attribute that to yourself. People start to attribute, like, oh my gosh, Rebecca can sing. Oh my gosh, Noelle does this thing. Oh my gosh, Bisi's a presenter. Oh my gosh, Bisi smiles, or this is that. This, whatever it is, whatever you chisel your skills to be, people attribute to you. So it's like a law of attraction. The law of attraction after you chisel your skills, and that's what it represents in selfie. People will now see that, oh, you're good at this, so opportunities will come to you. You start being called by Yanga to be a presenter, or you start receiving favor to come and do Afro Nation. Different things just come to you because you've chiseled and you worked on those skills. So basically, highlight represents the law of attraction after you've chiseled your skills. Once you finish your skills, people attribute it to you, and favor just becomes, you just be blessed like that. Blah, blah, blah.
Amen.
And then after you chisel your skills, then you've got eyeshadow. We can have different eyeshadows. We can have a dark one, a glowy one, blah, 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 blah. That just represents your personal vision for your life. Whatever you see your life to be, whatever you want to achieve in this life, whatever you want your legacy to be, only you know that, you understand? So that is your personal vision. And then we move on to your eyelashes. I don't have any eyelashes on right now, but I love me some eyelashes because they can enhance your eyes. And the same way that eyelashes can enhance your eyeshadow, make it a dramatic or make it really naturally, that represents your personal network. The people that you align yourself with, the people that you surround yourself with. You are the seam and the individual lashes are your network, and your network is meant to align you towards your personal vision. So those things need to go hand in hand. You can't now say you want to be an Oprah and be hanging out with people that on Oprah like. You can't now say you want to be a freaking Diddy and you're just chilling doing nothing
on the block.
Like you can't, and it's weird because in regards to your personal network, it's very, very important that I never want to be the smartest person in the room. And no one here should ever want to be the smartest person in the room, because what are you doing there? You need to be in a dynamic where you can teach, but you can also learn. People can learn from you and you can learn from others. You're always going to be around people that are going to edify you and just you're going to be accountable to them. They're going to put you in check. You're still going to be able to have fun. It's all about balance. You understand? So, your eyelashes represent your personal network. And then lastly, but not the least, you have your lips. Lips. You can have a glossy lip, you can have a matte lip, you can have whatever lip, and this represents the things in which you say about yourself every single morning, over your situation, over your life. What are you affirming onto yourself? What are you affirming over your life? Like, are you gonna be like, yo, I always say this thing, my name will be known all over the nations for greatness.
Amen.
I've been saying it from
You've been saying it from early.
From day.
Right.
And I trust and I believe that that's definitely going to happen. As in, like, the success of Bisi Akins is inevitable. And I'm saying it here for everyone, because I know. And I've been saying it. So whatever it is that you're affirming over to your life, whatever it is that you're affirming over your situation, whether it be work, career, love, relationships, faith, whatever it is that you're affirming over yourself is going to manifest. And there's power in the tongue. And I teach young girls that, listen, you can't tell me, oh, I'm ugly today. Oh, no, I'm not beautiful. Or no, I'm dumb. Or I'm stupid. Little things that you're saying, they accumulate. It's as if like you're building a wall over your life. That you're building a wall of words. A wall of words that is just building. And if it's not anything positive, it's just going to be a blockage instead of it being stairs to elevate you. You understand? It's really, really important that what you're saying is going to be able to level you up rather than hinder you. So every day you sit in front of the mirror, once you apply your foundation, you deal with your imperfections, you got the right frame of mind, you're chiseling your skills, the law of attraction is coming, that you have a vision for your life, your network is on point, like, and then the things you say about yourself, girl, your selfie is going to be amazing. You know, you'll be wearing your best self-image enhance every single day, and the world just becomes your oyster. And literally, that is what selfie is.
Wow. Guys, I mean, have you guys not been blessed? Have you guys not... Listen, the way I love selfie, yeah? You don't understand. Like, it's your baby, but it's my baby as well. Because I've seen it come to life. I've seen it from the beginning. The way I love selfie, yeah, when I came to that workshop, my frame of mind changed. I don't cry, guys. I really don't cry. I cried. Like, Bisi had to stand in front of the mirror and we had to talk to ourselves and just speak into our lives and come and see a room full of big, big women. Everyone was literally crying because, and it wasn't even like we were saying anything extraordinary. It was just like little things that we don't tell ourselves, like, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're smart, oh, you're this. Like, Bisi, I love you. God bless you. More grace. You have to go higher. Like, the world needs to know selfie. Selfie is not just for London. It's not just for the UK. It has to go far and wide. You have to cross oceans. You have to cross borders. People need to know, and especially young people. Like, it's my prayer that at least next year you're called into like 4 countries to come and do selfie. Like, honestly, because you don't know what you're doing. Like, selfie is a ministry in itself. Like, it's a ministry that people don't know about, and it needs to be out there. Like, I'm so touched. I could really cry. Wow.
Don't cry. And you're making it, honestly, guys, like, obviously, Noelle saying that people cry. And it is true, people cry, because it's funny, like, we look at ourselves in the mirror, but we don't really see ourselves. Like, I did the statistics, and it's like, the amount of times that we look at our reflection daily is a joke. Whether it be on our phone screensaver or through a camera or through a car or through a glass window, we look at ourselves so many times, but we don't actually see ourselves. So when you actually stand in front of the mirror and I'm asking you, like, yo, what do you actually see? Are you happy with what you see? What is it that you want to let go? Who's hurt you that you need to forgive? When I'm asking you certain questions, you actually see yourself again for the first time. And that it's like a whole level of vulnerability that you're like, oh, Babes, I haven't seen you before. I make joke of a lot of things, but it's a really serious, intimate and deep place that you're going to be at, because you actually see yourself. You see everything that you want to achieve. You see everything. Like, you see the house, you see the family, you see the wealth, you see the health, you see everything. And then you see the things that are hindering it, and you're like, yo, I really need to let go of this. Like, I need to let go of this pain that my dad, who abandoned me, has caused on me. I need to let go of this person that abused me. I need to let go of so many things. And when you actually look at yourself, you cry. But it's not like a cry of pain. It's a cry of release.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where, yeah, I'm letting this thing go. I'm letting it go, but I'm good. And I'm happy that I'm letting it go, because it was heavy on me. It was heavy. It was really, really heavy. But after this, I feel lighter. You may not feel light, because you're going to see yourself for the first time constantly. Like I said, selfie is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing journey. We are always on this journey of bettering ourselves, understanding our self-worth, understanding our self-identity, knowing our self-image, and especially females, because our bodies change. Like, guys, I understand, like, you might have a trim or you may not have a trim. But I don't know how it works. You may go to the gym and get biceps. But women, our bodies change. Like, when you're growing, you go through puberty, you can get spots, your hips widen, you get stretch marks, your boobs grow, they may deflate. I don't know, your bum may sag, your tits. You have kids, and then you're no longer a spice. Your beauty is self-image is something that is prevalent in a woman's life. Yeah, fam, all the time. And like I said, we can't really control what happens around us. The only thing that we can control is inside. This body is literally just a host for our spirit. It's a host for our character. What is it that's within us? That's, you know, when people say, oh, Bisi, I love your energy. Shabi is not energy that they see on my forehead. It's not energy that they see in my skin or in
it's
the
not.
It's what's within you. And that was funny. It's not energy that you see on that was funny. Don't mind me. But honestly, what's within you, yourself, is the most important thing. And I just implore people to really work on it. Like, take time out, work on yourself. Like, just be, like, if I'm gonna be vulnerable, like, the past 2 weeks, I came off everything. I wasn't feeling myself. I felt stretched. I felt thin. I felt like, Bisi, what are you doing? Where are you going? And people always put you on a pedestal, or me per se, to be like, oh, yo, Bisi Akins,
yeah, we do. I can't even lie. We do
that. And obviously that's a blessing in itself, and that's favor or whatever. That's all good, yeah. But sometimes when you're like actually thinking about, yo, what is it that I'm doing? What is it that I'm doing? I felt down. I felt like I'm not sure what's going on. Honestly, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, really, okay, I did Afro Nation, all right, but that's let's say they're gonna do it 3 times a year. What about the other times? What am I doing? You understand? And it's like, I felt down. I felt really, really down. I'm like, yo, Bisi, like, selfie, you haven't gone into the schools, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Like, what's going on? And I had to take the time out to welcome myself. Yeah, just to remind myself that, listen, your name will be known all over the nations of greatness. The promises in your life will not go to fail. You are able, you are capable, and you are more than enough. Like I said, you see yourself for the first time. Even me that does selfie, I see myself for the first time many a times. But it's really important that we do that. And it's good that we have the practical skills like selfie. So girls, please, you know, follow YG Initiative, selfie, and all of that good stuff.
Make sure. Thank you so much for coming on. Everyone's like, this is a message that every girl needs. This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, we need to get Bisi Akins into more schools. So, like, guys, if you can plug her, please do. Like, this is important. It's definitely important. Just before I let you go, what's next for Bisi Akins? Where can we see you? What's happening?
Like I said, I'm going into some schools tomorrow, so you guys will see that on YG Initiative. I do need lots of, like, just let me know how I can help. Oh, Rebecca, thank you. Please, everyone, follow YG Initiative. If you know any teachers or any groups, youth groups that need kind of like selfie, hit me up and I'll come and do some workshops. I'm hosting in Red Bull. I'm a Pico, which helps social impact leg of Red Bull, which is really cool. Like next week, I've got the Black Girl Magic Awards. I've got quite a few things, and I've got Afro Nation, of course. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I got a lot of things planned up, but yeah, guys, keep it locked. Bisi Akins, my name.
Thank you so much. Don't know why exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you being here. I know what your schedule's like. I really, really appreciate you being here. And yeah, you and I win always.
Always, B. Always. Thank you, everyone that listened to me ramble on. I hope that you are blessed in some sort of way. You just kind of, it resonated with you in some sort of way. Be ready for hitting my area because I work in the school and I'm just, yes, you got it. Yes. Girl, I see you, yeah. Slow. Don't make sure they're covering my transport. But yeah, I hope you guys are blessed in some sort of way. And Noelle, thank you for putting this on, man. What you're doing is blessed, and it will just continue to grow. Amen. And you have your own talk show, you invite you on a talk show, and all of that stuff. So thank you. Thank you for saying I'm a blessing. Everybody here is a blessing. We are all blessed and we are all destined for great things. And guys, I just need to remind you that every day that you wake up, just know that God counted you worthy. Because I feel like we take things for granted. The fact that we wake up, the fact that we're talking, the fact that I'm able to articulate things, the fact that we've got our senses, that we've got fingers, that we've got eyelashes or eyebrows, or we can contour, the fact that we have wisdom, we take it all for granted. And the reason why we are alive, or the reason why that we wake up every day, is because we have been counted worthy. There is a purpose for our existence. There is a destiny that we're meant to attain. There is something that we're meant to fulfill. So please do not forget it. Take every day as a complete blessing and do the best that you can be. Not for you, but for the people that how can they be impacted by your life is greater than you. Nothing that we do in this life is for us, is greater than us. And if we understand that, then we'll be able to push to achieve the best that we can achieve, because it's not for us. It's for the legacy that we're going to have and the people that we're going to impact. And that's what's really important.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We'll definitely be in touch. I'm going to call you.
Yeah. All right.
Love you.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
I love ya. Thank you. Don't mind my headscarf and my oversized shirt. How about I'm in my house? All right. Bye. Have a blessed evening, guys.
You too. Bye. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bisi Akins. And I mean, for those of you that know me personally, like I said, Bisi is someone that I hold very, very close to my heart. Like I think she's so amazing. And honestly, I think it's only by divine grace or divine encounter that we met. So yeah, I hold her very high. Last week I said it sounds weird, it sounds crazy, but when she starts to talk about it, it'll make sense. I hope you guys were blessed by today's episode. I hope you guys can apply this to your life in so many ways. I hope that when you guys are doing your makeup tomorrow, you'll see it from a different view. You'll check your frame of mind, balance your life, how you deal with things, enhance your features, like just, chisel your skills, as she was saying. And when all is said and done, guys, I hope you all are doing exactly what you want to be and you're where God wants you to be. Yeah, this has been a great episode. Join me again, same time, same place next week. Before I go, shout out to my sponsors, Boldly Stated, for my earrings. I don't normally wear earrings like this, but I actually like these on. So shout out to Boldly Stated. Shout out to SOG for my chain. Shout out to Fiona Man Clothing, Cooler Perry. You can follow all of them on Instagram, Cooler Perry UK, boldly.stated, supermall _ and SOG _ clothing on Instagram. Follow them. Let them know I sent you. I mean, just plug me. Why not? Yeah, but again, thank you all so much. God bless you. Have a great evening. I'll see you same time, same place next week. You don't want to miss my guest next week. Thank you so much. I love you all. God bless. Bye.